in downtown San Diego. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball. On the show, it's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Elliot Ramos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No, that's a ball.
Ramos on at first, nobody out. On the ground, right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, no outs. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Here's the Giants lineup.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. On the ground to third. To second, pulls him off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe.
That'll fit the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1 out, bases full.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0. And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a ball.
And
Take your base.
run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
That
No,
one misses.
down.
That's 5 straight. Bases loaded. 1 away.
Ball.
6 straight outside the strike zone. And a strike on the outside corner at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next will be the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Bunting for a hit. In time to Devers. 1 pitch and 1 out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Ball 1.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw,
He's
but
in
it's
there.
not in time. Base hit.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Yep.
Man, I mean, Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Left field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in San Diego, and now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Outside.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Flips the corner. That is strike 2. Popped up left side. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Daniel Suset.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Elliot Ramos will hit next. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Ty France getting ready to hit.
Well, in an 0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
popped up. Schmidt has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 30, Gavin Sheets.
Hey. Ball.
Ray, in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was
Ball
here or
two.
there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 2-1. Into center and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Forbin.
Ball. No.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Adames, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, on to the 3rd inning. Luis Arraez stands in.
Arise.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
No,
Really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Nice grab on the run.
Up next,
1 away.
the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Devers at the plate now. That's ball one.
Ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
Devers off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Willie Adames stands in. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got him swinging. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, number 4.
Number 4.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1. In the air to left center. Gilbert should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake. Cronenworth.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First time up was a pop out.
Ball
And
one.
takes low for ball one. In the air, left field. Ramos settles underneath it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Out towards right center field. Merrill gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
The center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Foul ball. 0-1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Outside low. Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher,
Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Gilbert stands at first with 1 out. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Up the middle. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first.
He made it safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Elliott Ramos.
Swings through that.
Ball.
On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Giants lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ball.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The 1-2. on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Ball.
The 1-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next for the Padres, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. The Padres with the tying run at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a 1-1.
No, outside.
Just
No,
off the
inside.
inside edge. Ty France on deck for the Padres. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Fouled off down the right side. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Ball. No.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
No.
That's a really good take.
Man on second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
He's got it, and that will end the inning. Padres lead 1. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him, and one away.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael
Devers now.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand back.
Number 30, Gavin Sheets.
Ball
Action
down.
in the San Francisco bullpen. J.T. Brubaker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Miller getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
That one
Drive.
finds the zone, and it's 2-1. In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
No. Ball
Just
2.
off the outside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Lee on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres.
Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1.
He rides. That's a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. Gilbert flying after this one. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee.
San Francisco, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one
Ball.
inside. Ball one. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Fought off foul. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Number 8, designated hitter, Bryce Elder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Adrian Morejon done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Mason
Padres,
Miller gets the
number
ball now.
22.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Here's your 1.
No.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hart also getting ready. That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Too
Ball
low,
3.
and it's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the tying
Ball 4.
run
Take your
is
base.
on base.
Up next
Maybe a
for the
little loss of
Giants,
focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And digging in for San Francisco, Daniel Susak. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Giants leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in San Diego, up now the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth. And fouled off. Strike 2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Ball.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Caleb Killian, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. He was late there. Strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And now the 0-1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
JT Brubaker gets handed the rock out of the pen. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. This one in the air center field. Gilbert under it. 2 down.
up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Ball. Ball.
And that
Ball
one is
three.
downstairs, and that's ball 3. Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. And he walked
Ball
it.
four.
And
First
a
base.
go-ahead run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Stepping in for San Diego, Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Quick move to first. Merrill back in on a dive. This
No,
is
that's
again
the ball.
5 in a row. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Roll bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
No.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Called out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Rip, but it curls foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets under it and pops it up. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Schmidt in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a pop-up.
Cronenworth.
And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mason Miller done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Bradley Rodriguez. Go ahead run on base. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs.
No.
1 there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Fly ball down the line.
Come
And it
on.
hooks foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Ty France digs in now.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Gavin Sheets in the San Diego on deck circle. Here's a 3-0. That's in there. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Schmidt slings to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Once you get the ground ball, so a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That one outside. And the count is 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Brubaker trying to send this to extra innings.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1 left for San Diego. Still tied 1-1. On to extra innings. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Ball too high.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Gets the outside corner with that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one way inside. Man at second. That one misses. So lead off walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Chopped in the ground. France to Volpe at second for 1 and 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Bradley Rodriguez will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Kyle Hart.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go ahead run on base. Drew Gilbert now at the plate. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one finds the zone. With 2 down.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So a job well done from the prior bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Bunting, and it's in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one at triple digits. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Foley getting cranked up as well. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Hold the string on the changeup.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here's Manny Machado. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Fastball for a strike. The Padres with the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert in position. Brings it in. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susak. Puts a bunt down.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Dives and keeps it on the infield. In time.
That's an out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Ground ball right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down, runner at first. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one sliced foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. German Marquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Waldron warming up as well. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And it's a two-run lead in extra innings. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Hurt.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Hart won't go any further. It's a three-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
The pitcher on here, Matt Waldron. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Rafael Devers. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in extra innings. And a strike to Devers. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That one fouled off. And
No,
that
that's the ball.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 5 and the Padres 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Almost got him.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Miller out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Caleb Killian comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they cut the lead to 2.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 3. That clips the corner. The Giants trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The tying run at the plate. And that one ripped to left. Base hit! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Too low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The Padres with the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's fouled off. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now it's the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
But you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
So the tying run at second. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That is a huge out. Wow.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire, knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. One runs in. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
All loaded up. Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. Gilbert under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And again, we are tied.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Caleb Killian is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Sam Hentges. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Padres get a walk-off win 6-5.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.